Hey guys, Jack here, and welcome to an updated Yu-Gi-Oh! What Deck profile. Now, I did a What Deck profile about 1 or 2 months ago, and since then I've improved this deck so much, and so I wanted to do a completely new deck profile. Also, this time I'm going to be a lot faster, just going through all the cards I'm using, and then at the end I'm going to explain how on earth this deck works, and yeah, how you can win with this deck. So let's get right into it. So this is a 40 card deck, and in it I'm using 15 monsters. Those monsters include 3 What Pheasants, 2 What Cobras, 2 Shining Angels, 2 What Dragonflies, a What Woodpecker, a Calibrator, 1 Honest, possibly 2 if you want to, a Temporal Magician, What-Tailed Dragon, and Light Ray Daedalus. Then I'm using 13 traps, and those traps include 2 Luminize, 3 Call of the Haunted, very useful, 1 Mirror Force, a Compulsory Evac, a Magical Cylinders, Shadow Spell, a Secret Blast, Windstorm of Etiqua, Butterfly Oak, and Nordic Relic Leviathan. As for the spells, I'm using 2 Backup Riders, 2 MSTs, a Swords of Revealing Light, a What Sign, 1 Ego Boost, a Fissure, 1 Lightning Vortex. If I had Regeki, I would definitely use that instead, but Lightning Vortex is still pretty good in this deck. A Malevolent Nuzzler, Ryuryoku, if that's even how you say it, and a Supply Squad. As for the extra deck, I've only got 3 cards in my extra deck. Those are number 39 Utopia Ray, a number 39 Utopia, and a Ghostrick Angel of Mischief. This is basically just for fun, and like there's no real reason that I'm using this. For your deck, you can use any rank 4s that you want, and it is best if they are a light attribute because that just works really well with the deck. But again, it's not actually so much about the ranks because you don't really need it actually. But if you can help it, it's great to have like 2 or 3 rank 4s in your extra deck. Then for my side deck, I've only got 2 cards in my side deck, and they are Shadow Imprisoning Mirror if you're versing dark monsters, and a Constellar Belt if your effects keep getting negated. Alrighty, so you may be wondering, Jack, how on earth does this work well? How does this deck work at all, and you know, what are your strategies involved? So this deck works by swarming from your deck, swarming from your graveyard, a little bit to do with your extra deck, but also boosting your monsters with your spells and absolutely destroying your opponent with your traps. So you've got cards like What Dragonfly and also Shining Angel, which special summon from your deck, and then you've got What Cobra, which adds to your deck. As for What Pheasant is insane with the combos you can pull, because say for example you have a What Pheasant, and let's just say you have a Shining Angel, and they have 1 monster. You might think this won't happen, but this does actually happen in games quite a bit. So they've got 1 monster, you use What Pheasant's effect to attack directly, remove from play their monster, and then attack directly with Shining Angel. That's 2,400 direct attack, which is pretty good for, you know, mediocre monsters. Now, if your monsters die, you can always get revenge on your opponent by using your traps, and hopefully also swarm the field again. So you've got all these spells here that help boost your monsters. Backup Rider increases their attack by 1,500, Ego Boost by 1,000, this equip spell by 700, and these are just absolutely great spells to have to boost your monsters. Then I've got a few spells that stop your opponent, like, you know, typical MST, Lightning Vortex, Swords of Revealing Light, just to be annoying to your opponent and stop them from doing stuff. Then for traps, traps are your absolute bread and butter. There's so many traps in here that stop your opponent from doing stuff. So Shadow Spell, Magic Cylinders, Compulse, Mirror Force. Now they're all staples, but they're really, really good. And then 3 Call of the Haunted to get back your monsters, Luminize to negate attacks, and these are just kind of like revenge traps and stuff. So that basically does it for the deck. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this whole video. If you've got any suggestions on how I can improve this deck, I'd absolutely love them. And also, thank you guys so much for subscribing and sharing this video with people you know that will enjoy it. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.